What is good, my peeps? It's the Ruckus back at you again with another action figure review. This time courtesy of Marvel Legends by Hasbro. You see what we got in front of us there. Looking a lot like a deluxe set, doesn't it? We are talking about Kang the Conqueror and his time chair, his throne, whatever you want to call it. We got some nice artwork going on right there at the front. Kang up there posturing like he's been known to do. We've got the logo of Kang the Conqueror there at the top. You see what's going on the sides, same thing. And on the rear, we have some more. We've got a 3D render of Kang in his or sitting upon his time chair, his throne, and we also have 3D renders of him standing and firing a weapon, and also of the two additional faceplates, so you could transform your figure into one of the Kangs that are from the Council of Kang. Coming back to the front, we're going to take a good look, because we know that the highlight, we've gotten this Kang before, at least the buck. The highlight is definitely going to be that chair. Since we know that the time chair is the highlight of this set, and we have seen for the most part this figure before, I think we should get Kang out of the way first. So you see him already. Like I said, there really is no difference as far from the neck down. This particular figure from our first offering of this particular buck, which was in the Gamerverse Joe Fixit wave from a couple years ago, if I recollect accurately. And the only thing different with the head sculpt, it's the same head sculpt. They just they've repurposed the face. Obviously, they've made it so that the faceplate is removable. You already know about that, because you've seen the clamshell and that it was in there. Other than that, it's the same exact figure. The colors are basically the same. The greens and especially the purples are a little bit darker with this particular version. Here's a look at everything you get outside of packaging in the clamshell. We've got the figure over there. We've got the two different face plates, a set of hands, and then another hand. We actually have a 3 hands, not 2 full pair. We've got a hand blaster and that big weapon that actually was teased some time ago for us to try to guess what it was. And you see both part of this clam and the clamshell behind it. We have all of the pieces. Oh, stand up there. We have all of the pieces for the I better just hold it there, for the time chair. While we take a look at Kang close up, we can check out his accessories close up as well. That pair of grippers, they both have the horizontal hinge. He only comes with one trigger finger hand, and it's for the left hand. So I guess our buddy Kang here is a lefty. This has the vertical hinge on it, and he has his side blaster, whatever this is supposed to be, that pink energy, which is, I'm sure that's what it's supposed to be representing, makes this look very, very unusual. And then of course we have the weapon that was teased before, and this is pretty accurate to what it looked like on that the cover that Hasbro got this from. So that's pretty impressive. We get a energy blast for that weapon as well. And then, of course, we have the face plates. You've got one right here, the reptilian one, and then the whatever alien this cat is supposed to be. So those are the accessories that come with Kang the Conqueror. As far as the faceplate is concerned, you should be able to just go underneath the chin and remove that. We'll start with the reptile first. Stick that in, and then that's what you have. Check him out from a semi-profile, then a full profile. Pretty cool. Then we'll remove that real quick, and we'll stick in the bug-eyed guy. And you have that. It's and some people have already done it. It's pretty tempting to want to buy additional sets, at least one more, so you could just have a straight up trifecta council of Kangs and just use the first version of Kang as Kang. But at that price point, I believe this is like closing in on $70, I believe. Definitely in the 60s for sure. It makes it a very hard sell to get more than one just to get another figure. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'm going to leave that face on and go over the articulation. You've got the arms can get out there, not a full T-pose, but that's because of this tunic here. So that also makes it, you're not going to get that you can go, you can rotate the arm with difficulty, but you can get that. You've got bicep swivel, single jointed because of the, the loose sleeves. Hasbro went with just a single joint elbow, and it does swivel. You get about 90. Yeah, you get right at 90, I would say. And it does swivel. That's on both sides. Of course, speaking of swiveling wrists and horizontal wrist hinges. The torso is on a ball joint, so you can get everything you need there. Left, right. You're only going to really get that much in terms of forward bending, and that's what you're getting for rear bending. And of course, you can rotate hips and go out that far and go up almost 90, go back a little bit. You get the swivel there, right there at the boot. You've got double jointed pinless knees, and there's nothing, no type of calf articulation. You can point the toe that far forward, that far up. You do have ankle pivot, and there are holes at the bottom of our buddy Kang's feet. So same articulation that we had before. And here's a look at both Kangs side by side. As I stated, the same exact figure with the exception of the retooling of the head sculpt, so that way you can change out the face plates. The only difference you're getting is our new guy is the greens. The greens are very subtly different. It almost, you have to really just like look. It's most telling down here at the design here at the bottom of the tunic, but you can definitely see the difference in the purples, as the purples here are darker than on our first Kang. Now for the highlight, and that would be the time chair, and of course some assembly. All assembly required here, but never fear, I've already seen how this gets put together. In other words, certain other content creators went through the pains of putting it together and having to trial and error it. So they made it basically easy for the likes of myself. So just watch as I do this. That goes there. This, which are stairs, I assume goes here, and it slides right there in that slot. Yes, indeed. Then we take this other half, find the holes that lines it up, get those together. Then we have this piece right here that goes. That wanted to prove a bit difficult, but I was not deterred. So you see right there, that little piece right there is what keeps this all, we'll call it, glued together. Then you take the platform and you slot that in. Got to push it so you can try to make it as seamless as possible. You're still going to have seam lines. So you have that. We'll set this aside for now. The actual chair, my bad, still not done. Got one final thing to do, the cushion for the seat. Push that in. Now, you've got that going on. I'll set that down here. Our stand, you've got the base and the actual stand itself. You've got 3 portholes there and 3 pegs on the bottom. Line those up. And it snaps in like that. Voila. Grab our stand. There's a slot back there. Also, voila. Push that back so we can get as far into the frame as possible. Zoom us out some so you can see the top. And there you have it. And here's a look at our Conqueror sitting upon his throne, wielding a blaster. And yeah, looks pretty nice. Because of the tunic being, it's plastic. It's a pliable plastic, but it's still plastic, so that means it offers resistance. You'll find it difficult to try to get Kang all the way recessed into the seat. But I don't think that's a problem because, people like Kang, Dr. Doom, they tend to slouch, you know what I'm saying, when they're in their sitting upon their thrones. And that would be lovely if we had gotten that. If we get that somewhere down the line for Dr. Doom, even though we've been getting a whole bunch of Doom, so I wouldn't hold my breath on that. It is kind of difficult to get Kang to sit all the way in his chair if you, most especially if you're trying to get him to do the aforementioned dictator slouch. There's if you get it, the feet will be hanging over the platform, and that's not a good look. So you'll have to fudge it, but I'll turn it profile so you can see what I'm talking about. And the stand is pretty sturdy. Your chair isn't going anywhere. I don't know if you can actually see that he doesn't have his rump all the way down, but still, certain angles it's going to look good. The fact that the seat cushions are a dark brown, that kind of sort of camouflages him not being fully on the ground, or rather on his chair. We've got him standing up. Of course, he's got the crazy eyes faceplate on, wielding the big gun. And I could tell you that because of the nature of the sculpt, it's going to be really difficult trying to get Kang to hold the rifle the way you're supposed to hold the rifle. I've got the rifle on a crazy angle. It's not the way it's supposed to be. And not only that, the handle and trigger guard are so wide, you're going to have issues just getting the hand wrapped around that. And there is always the danger of stressing out the plastic on that hand. I would suggest putting the hand on the weapon not while it's not in Kang. Hook up the weapon and the hand, then inserted in the wrist. I think that'll be easier. And just to get a pose with the other head, here is lizard lips. And as an added bonus, I figured I'd show you guys the custom that I had commissioned several months ago, never knowing that, never expecting that we would ever get a time chair, a bona fide time chair from Hasbro. But what do you guys think? It's going to be replaced, of course, but it was definitely an able piece of third-party gear. Turn them on their profile so you can see that quality was not skimped on. So what are my thoughts on the Hasbro Pulsecon exclusive Kang the Conqueror and time chair / throne? I'll say it like this. The year is 2024, and the Marvel Legends department division of Hasbro are killing it. They are killing it. The chair, definitely a welcome sight, welcome addition. It's what was missing for Kang, and now he's essentially complete, or almost complete. You know, it would be great, and it'll never happen, and old school heads will know what I'm talking about. If we were to somehow, some way, got a stimuloid, and like I said, if you're old school, you know what I'm talking about. Stimuloid, aka the growing man. That would be spectacular. I'm just going to say, look that up if you don't know what I'm talking about. And once you find out, I'm sure you'll agree with me. Anyway, about this guy, we've had the figure before, but they've retooled the head sculpt so that way we have removable face plates. I'm loving that. Of course, what I don't love is the fact that we got that with this chair. So if you want to try to, I won't call it army build, but make a trio, you're going to have to, at the very least, get another one, and use the two alternate head sculpts, and just use, if you have the original or the first Kang from the Gamerverse, the Joe Fixit wave, then you can get away with that. I won't say on the cheap, but it's better than buying another two and having two time chairs for essentially nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you could do that. The figure still has the same issues it always has with the arms. You can't really get them close together. I really wanted to perform a brooding pose on the chair, but you can't get the hands to clasp because just the nature of with the tunic and with the arms. So you know, that's unfortunate. I wanted him to brood with the hand clasp and to have the fist on the chin action, but can't get it up that high. So yeah, that's another unfortunate missed opportunity right there. But I mean, this set is great. It'll look excellent on your display. I highly recommend it. Go out and get it. And you know, like I said, if you're a fan of Kang, then most definitely this has been the missing piece, this chair, and now that's complete. And what will be totally complete would be if you guys would like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about Kang and his chair down in the comment section below. You know what I'm saying? Pass up or pass it on. The word to go get it. Let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, like I said, Hasbro is killing it, and 2024 still isn't over with yet, so we still have some things to come, and I am here for it, and I know you are too. But we're about to be out this piece, so you guys be cool. I'm out.